Hello there, in this video I'm going to give you a complete guide to building a niche site with Amazon before Christmas. So right now, when you're thinking it's too late coming up to Christmas, how you can build a site and you can actually make money really fast. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to show you which niches to pick, and I'm going to show you the exact process so you can follow it and make some money even before Christmas, and it will also be really good going into 2022 and beyond. Okay, so this is a thing you can use before Christmas, but it's also something that you can use generally to rank a site really quickly. So I hope you enjoy it. Before we get into the video, do check out the link below. I've put this page, and this page here will tell you about a mega niche site offer if you want a site built for you in what I consider to be one of the very best niches right now, because of timing and because of supply issues and because of a lot of things coming together, the stars aligning if you will. This is one of the best niches ever, and I have one spot left, so do check it out. Check out the video, you'll be able to see the video here, and it will show you the niche and it will show you what you get with the site. Ultimately it's to have a site built for you in what I've put here, the best niche ever currently. I think it's one of the best niches currently that you could be in, and everything done for you, all the SEO, everything you need so you can get going and start making some money really quickly. So do check that out. I've got one spot left, so if you want the spot, do grab it because it will go really quickly. But I've put the link below and it will take you through to this page, and this video will explain everything. Okay, so going back to Amazon, let me show you this. Okay, so first steps. When I'm talking about building a site, I'm talking about a site like this. Not in the same niche. This one is for lawnmowers, obviously. But I'm talking ultimately about a niche site. A couple of things so we can make this video so it actually helps you and we're not covering a massive amount of information and it's all really confusing. I just want to give you some guidelines on the site. Number one, it's got to be real content. Okay, that goes without saying, so having real content. What I mean by real content is obviously unique content that's been written to actually help rather than for the search engines. You can check out some of my other videos if you want some help with that. I've covered that numerous times over the years, how to write product reviews and so on, so do check that out after this video. But I just want to give you some guidelines. Write for the people. Okay, right, for obviously if you have a review and it's giving really good information and it's genuinely trying to help I'll revisit this as we go through the method, but I just wanted to touch on that. Obviously you need to have the plugins and so on set up and a theme, and you need to have a sort of real site. So we'll touch on this. I'll log into this site and I'll show you what I mean, but just so you know, you need to have a real site out there. This won't work with just a sort of push button site or anything like that. But I'll revisit. The main things to have in place is obviously a real domain name, a real site, real content with plugins, and set it up on the Google Search Console and Google Analytics so you can see traffic. And that's made really easy now with the Google Site Kit plugin that you can install. It's called Google Site Kit and it will just install and you'll be able to see all the stats. We'll revisit that, so don't worry if you're completely confused. I just want to show you the good stuff and the niche and give you the process, and then we can revisit this. So the process to get ranked before Christmas is to pick a niche that is absolutely massive. This is what I recommend that you do. You go into a niche and you do the polar opposite to what most people do. Most people go into a niche where they try and find a niche with really little competition and to do it that way, which is a good way, but what you want to do on the run up to Christmas is go into a niche that's massive. And the reason that you want to go into a niche that's massive is if you follow this guide and you build the site as I'm going to outlay in keyword selection and so on, you will rank and you will have more than enough traffic, because it will be a big niche area. You will have more than enough traffic that's really targeted, and then when they come through to Amazon, you get commission off your entire shopping basket amount at Christmas. Okay, so if you're promoting this hairbrush, okay, and you've got a site and they go through and they don't buy that hairbrush but they end up buying lots of things, their Christmas presents, you get commission off the entire basket amount. So that's really important to remember, is that part of the reason you're doing this is to take advantage of the huge traffic that you get with with Amazon at Christmas especially. And the niches I recommend that you go into or look at are, I've picked out a few, and they're Amazon own. You don't have to do Amazon own niches, but it's a really good example of a niche that will get a huge amount of traffic, a niche that has a huge scope for expanding on, which I'll explain in just a minute when we look at the keywords, and good price points, and they normally give really good commission rates off Amazon own products. Okay, this is a really good niche because although the searches won't be super high, they will be laser targeted. And you don't have, this is the thing, when you're doing this around Christmas, people are coming to check out these items, and these make for fantastic Christmas presents, and they're also products that people will check out before they do their Christmas shopping, if that makes sense. So when Amazon releases a new Kindle or a new Amazon product, for instance, you don't have to do this, but a really popular product and a new one's release, people come and check these out. There'll be relatively low competition with the newer products, and if they're newer and so on, and they check this out and then they do their Christmas shopping, and you get commission off all of it. If they buy this, you get commission. If they buy a whole shopping basket full of Christmas presents, you get the commission off that as well. So you can see here, Echo Buds, Amazon Echo Buds, which is wireless earbuds, is their own brand, and I'll show you the key phrases and so on and how to take advantage of it. I'll show you another example quickly on a niche. Okay, so another example here is Echo Frames, another Amazon product, Amazon Echo, and you can see here, it's selling, really popular. The reason you're doing it is not to go for the massive searches, but again, people will come and check out these products. So you don't have to get past all the sort of, is it a legitimate company or anything, because it's actually Amazon. So really good example of a product to go for. Then what you want to do, I'll just show you on the keywords, and I'll show you for the Amazon earbuds, I'll just show you what you want to do in terms of keywords to rank really fast. Okay, so number one, the first thing that you want to do is obviously get a domain name. If you're doing something like this, don't go for Echo or anything in the domain name. Stay away from trademark, but you can call it best earbuds or something, elite earbud reviews, or earbudmaster.com or earbud guru. Just search around, just don't use any trademarks. As long as it's relevant, it will be absolutely fine. And then let's say you're building the site around the Echo Buds, the Amazon Echo Buds. What you want to do first off is obviously do your product review. Okay, so you're going to actually do your product review for this and write it as I've shown. That you can do a search after this video and see how to write a product review, and there's more than enough information here. Okay, I'll give you an example of a product review. So you can see here with the lawnmowers, what I like to do with review, just to give you a quick guide without going too long, is intro. Okay, that's all intro. Today we're going to tell you about this lawnmower and so on, and what's the pros and cons and the features and so on. And then I have given it a rating. The way I've actually done the rating is by looking at reviews around the web and seeing what people are saying about it. And then I'm telling them who it's for, okay, who's best suited. You can see how I've split it all up into subheadings. And then I'm telling about the features, okay. And then I've put final thoughts, and this was actually weird because this is still part of the intro, but final thoughts, and then I go into what I did here was actually all this here is telling them what I'm going to tell them, these subheadings, and then I went into the main review, if you will, and you can see here I talk about the rating, and I say it's easy to use, comfortable ride, and I've researched all this based off the reviews and looking at the product listing and so on, but you can see here. And then I talk about who is it for and a bit about that, and then I talk about the main features that you get, so you can see a bit about that, and then I talk about final thoughts, and then it goes through to Amazon. So that's an example. You do exactly the same, obviously for the headphones, but I've got something to show you here. Okay, so you do your review. This is how I recommend you do it. You do your review for the product, but you also get your keyword list, and the way you do it is this. Get your main, so your first lot of keywords I recommend to rank really quickly is this. Echo Buds, like the main search volume. So I'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 keywords there that are similar. So what you could do is one big review and try and incorporate all of those keywords in. Okay. The second thing you want to do is go to this here, SEO difficulty, and this is Ubersuggest, by the way, if you're not sure what site it is, Ubersuggest, and go to medium. And what this will do is just give you the medium key phrases with the SEO difficulty, okay? And have a look at them, and obviously go for the terms that are make sense to do, okay? Some of these won't make sense. What you're looking for, especially with the easy key phrases, is when you've done your main review and so on, you're looking for things that make sense, but you're also looking for any versus keywords, because that will help you to rank. So you can see here, Echo Buds versus the Jabra 75T. You will find, and it's actually giving you clues here on the site, you will find a load of traffic that you can get by actually comparing products. Okay, so even though you're building a site in this example on Echo Buds, Amazon Echo Buds, you could compare it with Apple iPod Pro, you can compare it with Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, you can compare it with the standard Apple AirPods, the Bose Sport earbuds, and the Samsung Galaxy Buds. You can compare them all, and furthermore, what you can do is not just compare them, but do a review for each of these, linking back to your comparison. Okay, so what you've got is you've got a site where you've got your review for the Echo Buds, and you've got your main key phrases on there, and then you'd have a review for the Apple AirPods Pro, and then a review for the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, and then a review for the Apple AirPods Standard, and then the Bose, and so on. If you're gonna, you could do 3 or 4 of these, or all of them, and you've got reviews, so you'd have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reviews there. And then you'd have a comparison article. You can see the actual, I don't mean copy this, but you can see how they're compared here for ideas. Okay, so you'd compare them. You could use table press in WordPress if you wanted to make it easy and do a little table like this one, and you can compare them, and you'd link back to all those reviews that you've just done. And right there and then you will end up with a site that starts to get picked up on key phrases, not just for this popular product here, but all of these popular products. And then what you do is you've obviously got your keywords, and you're doing the SEO difficulty thing here, and you can also select easy, so it will give you the easy key phrases. So you'd pick out just the questions that make sense. So I wouldn't worry about search volume here, because you're going to interlink all this stuff. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Because if you write an article on Echo Buds sound quality and then link it back to your review, it's going to help your review anyway. It's going to help you get ranked on the major terms anyway. So you only pick out key phrases that are easy to rank based on the actual keyword. So if someone is typing in Echo Buds sound quality, that to me says that they're interested in buying or thinking about it, because they're actually looking up the sound quality. Okay, so you pick out key phrases like that, and then what you can do for any of those terms, you can also check out the related keywords. Now some people call them LSI keywords. I've never been keen on that term. I think it sounds fancy. Google's never actually said that that's a term. It's just related searches. But one thing is true, or at least I've found, it's easier to rank if you use related searches. Make sure that you also explain, like I'll give you an example. Say if you're writing that review, what's the difference between Amazon Echo Buds first generation and second generation? And you can include stuff like that, and it will help you get picked up. So what we've come up with here is a site that's dedicated to just one product that's popular. You're reviewing the other earbuds as well. You've got a good mix of standard keywords with all the searches, and then you've got your easy keywords and your medium keywords, and then you're doing versus articles, so you can also go further and actually do articles which are Echo Buds versus Apple AirPods Pro, Echo Buds versus Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, and you'll get picked up. You can link, because we have a review for each one of these, you can link it all back together. So the strength of this is in the interlinking and the SEO, because you've got reviews for each of these 6 products in this example. You've got a comparison article that links back to a review for each of these products. And then you've got specific articles that are saying Echo Buds versus Apple AirPods Pro. Okay? And then you're linking back to a review. So you can say at the top, this article or this blog post will give you a versus between Amazon Echo Buds and Apple AirPods Pro. We will tell you who they're best suited for based on what you need and some of the pros and cons of each. If you're interested in a review for each one, check out the review for the Echo Buds here and check out a review for the Apple AirPods Pro here. Okay, so what you've done there is you've interlinked, and it makes sense to do so. The other things that you want to do, so I'll just walk you through this. The other things that you want to do is just make sure that you have it all set up. In terms of theme, you can actually use a free one. Make sure that you have it set up with the Google Site Kit. That will do your page speed, it will do your Google Analytics, and it will do your Search Console. Okay, and then what you will see happening, I'll just show you. You will start to get relevant traffic. Okay, you'll start to get traffic coming through that's relevant. This is that lawnmower site with 10 pieces of content on. I haven't even put in any keyword content on it yet, and you can see, you know, you'll start to get impressions, you'll start to get a position, and you'll start to see keywords come through that are relevant. And if you follow that structure, okay, so you're interlinking like that, you will receive a lot of traffic. Specifically for Christmas, use this, because if you use it on the products that I've mentioned, so you could even do the Echo frames as well. Okay, if you do it on the products that I've mentioned, there's more here as well, you can see all sorts. If you do it on the products I've mentioned, you'll get loads of Christmas traffic, and it doesn't hurt getting ranked on whether it's the Amazon earbuds or whether it's the Jabra 765T, whatever it was, the earbuds. You will get the traffic come through, and you will get picked up for derivatives of a lot of those phrases. So I'll show you what I mean. So you can see here, this is on the lawnmowers, but you can see I've only got one review for each lawnmower, so I'm actually getting picked up for a lot of derivatives. So I'm getting picked up for Erin Zenith review, Erin Zero Turn Mower reviews, multiple keywords around the same product, and you'll find that that happens with your site as well. And then what you can do to put the icing on top and really further your efforts is this. Okay, so let's assume you're doing that and you're building the site up, and you have a sort of schedule down where you're doing 3, 4, 5 pieces of content a week, and then you use press releases to announce that it's launched, and write a press release and set up an Instagram, a Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so you set that up, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, and you're using social media as well, linking back to the site. You will rank really quickly, and the reason that you rank quickly is you've got a good mix there of really good relevant content for the actual product with the big really competitive terms, but you've also got the versus articles in there, and I'll show you what I mean here. So sometimes with Ubersuggest it can be very difficult to find out really up-to-date terms. It's a really good tool, but it's not the best out there. It's one of the very best free tools without paying any money. But you can see here Amazon Echo Buds versus Google Pixel Buds, AirPods Pro. These are all terms that people have typed in. Again, you're not particularly going for the massive search volume. The way it works, this is very important for you to understand with this video because it will really help you. The reason that you're writing this content is that when you have all of this linking together, so when you have Amazon Echo Buds versus Google Pixel Buds, but you say underneath, if you're interested in Amazon Echo Buds versus AirPods Pro, click here. If you're interested in Amazon Echo Buds versus Samsung Galaxy, click here. And you've got that all linking together, you're going to get picked up for some of these products key phrases as well, and you can put your affiliate links in there, and you're going to have a site that will rank really quickly, get picked up for derivatives of that phrase, and gain in traffic really quickly. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough again, just the main points so you don't lose it. Number one, do your keyword research. Number one, pick the products, as I said, really popular products. Amazon own products is a really good one for Christmas because a lot of people will be looking at them. Not just Echo Buds, but all those other products I mentioned as well. Number 2, with your keyword research, do a good mix of the main keywords that bring in the most searches, but also mix in there using Ubersuggest the medium competition and the easy competition keywords. Number 3, go to Google and check out each keyword that you want to rank on and see what the related or the LSI key phrases are and use them in the content. Number 4, important, excuse me, use the versus queries, the keywords, okay? Use the versus. Everything will have a versus. Every popular product will have XYZ versus XYZ, okay? Make sure that you use that versus as I've just shown you there and write content on that. Make sure also you do that price comparison and have reviews for each. It's quite a lot of work, but you can. This is how you can rank really, really quickly. Make sure that you have the price comparison and reviews of each and link it all together. And where were we? Number 4 or 5. Add press releases and social media into that as well. Do sort of sprinkle that in and definitely do press releases. And last point, make sure that you're set up with the Google Site Kit so you can see your stats, and you will grow really, really quickly and you will make money before Christmas. Do that, follow that, and put that amount of content on it, and then show me the site. You don't have to paste it below in the comments, but just send it to my email. You can get the email off my YouTube channel, and I will have a look at it, and you will be able to rank your that's exactly how to do it. So follow this guide, go back through it and take notes and get a plan together, and use that. You can also use that for any product as well, and it will work really, really well, but I recommend using it, you know, with the products I've recommended for Christmas. And if you want to do this together, where I write all the content and we do exactly this for one of the top niches, do check out the link below, because I've got one spot left and you'll be able to take all the guesswork out of it and have me do it for you. So do check out that offer below. It's really, really awesome. If I do say so myself, check out the video, but it will go really, really quickly. So check that out. I hope you enjoyed the videos, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.